Hi everyone, happy new year to all of you out there. I really hope you guys enjoyed your new year and I really wish that this new year brings a lot of happiness, positivity and of course good health. So my channel is all about makeup, so I thought why not kickstart this year with a beautiful makeup tutorial which can be created by any of you out there. Even if you're a beginner, this is really easy and so lightweight. So if you want to know that how I created this look and what are the products that I use to create this look, then please continue watching. All the product details and the links will be mentioned in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. And yeah, with that, let's get started. Before that, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel and also hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos coming your way. You can share this video with the family and friends as well. And yeah, without more blabbering, let's get started. I already have moisturized my skin, so I'm going to start with a primer, and for that I'm taking this Colorbar Primer, and this is a silicone based primer. Now for any of you out there who doesn't really need a primer, so you can completely skip this step. It's not mandatory. If you feel that your skin need that kind of help, only then go ahead and apply primer. Don't apply just for the sake because everyone else is applying it. If your skin needs that, and if you have any kind of skin concern, then only apply a primer according to the concern. Like if you have really oily skin, you can go for a mattifying primer. If you have very dry skin, you can go for a dewy primer. And if you have pore issue, like I have pore issue, you can go for a silicone based primer. So I'm just gonna apply that on the areas where I have pores and I really need help. Now minimal makeup could be different for everyone. It differs from person to person depending on their requirement, how much they need to cover that up. If you have a lot of pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, acne scarring, you really need to cover that up in order to get a really natural look. Not completely, but you still want to cover that up, right? And it actually depends on your preference as well. If you want to flaunt your dark circles, or if you just want to cover that up, it completely depends on person to person. If you don't have a lot of pigmentation or any scarring, you actually don't need a foundation. You can completely skip foundation and just apply concealer on the areas where you need help, and that would be it. But for a lot of Indian girls, we do get a lot of hyperpigmentation around our mouth, which we really need to cover. So it really actually depend on person to person. Sometimes if you just apply a lipstick and mascara and that is your minimal look and it looks fabulous, right? But for some other girl, maybe it doesn't look that nice, right? So taking only 5 products or 6 products doesn't mean that you are getting a really nice minimal look. It actually, the outcome of the look, how many products you're applying doesn't matter, but when you apply it, how you actually applying it, and the final look, if it is looking very natural and skin like, that is your minimal makeup look. That could be 5 products, 10 products, it doesn't really matter. You just want the final look to be very natural and very lightweight. So that's the point. So right now I am applying, you can see I have applied foundation because I need to cover that up, cover that my hyperpigmentation and a little bit of scarring. But if you have clear skin, you can completely skip foundation and directly apply concealer. Now if you have dark circles, you can apply concealer. Like if you have extreme dark circles, you can go ahead and apply a color corrector and then a concealer. But if you don't have a lot of dark circles, you can just apply concealer and that would be enough for you. So I'm just applying a little bit of concealer to get a little bit of brightness under my eyes, because that really gives a lot of structure to your face. And I'm gonna set my under eyes so that it doesn't crease. So it really depends on your skin type. Again, I'm just mentioning it again and again because minimal makeup would be different for everyone out there, right? So if you have oily skin, you need to set your entire face if you're applying foundation. But like I have dry skin and I really don't need a lot of powder on my skin, right? So just choose the steps according to your skin, right? I personally like to apply powder on those areas where I get crease lines, like I get crazy smile lines, so I really need to work for that. So for that, I just like to take my tongue and I like to stretch my skin a little and then I apply powder. So that's make sure that my I don't get crazy smile lines. So that's how it works. It really depends on your skin. If you don't get smile lines, you can completely skip that step. Right now, applying a really nice bronzer, that is a Flower Beauty bronzer. You want to take a bronzer which is very close to your skin tone for a minimal makeup look. If you would take a very dark shade, that would be like a very prominent, and for a natural and a very minimal makeup look, you want something which is very close to your skin tone, maybe 1 or 2 shade darker, and that would be enough. So it's gonna give you that warmth and dimension, but it would not be very prominent. So that's why I used this particular bronzer, because it's very close to my skin tone. Now if you don't like to bronze up your face, again you can skip this step. So you just want to choose the products. If you don't have a lot of pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, you can just apply concealer. Just set the problematic areas where you get crease lines or where you get oily, and then if you don't like to bronze up, you can skip that and just apply blush. I would say apply blush because that makes a huge difference. You can skip bronzing up your face or contouring your face, but in any kind of makeup look, I personally prefer blush no matter what, because it really makes you look so fresh and awake, and it instantly brightens up your look. So I would recommend you to apply blush. It depends on you how much you want to apply. Like I like to apply blush a little more, because that's the look I personally prefer. Even if I'm doing a very light makeup look, I always go for a proper blush. So it's completely depends on you how you want to apply this and how much you want to apply this. Right now for my brows, I'm just gonna fill in the gaps. For my brows, I don't do a lot of things for my brows, just the gaps, and you can see I'm just using the spoolie in between, filling in the gaps, and then again using the spoolie, and that's how you get really natural look. I'm not gonna overline my brows, just the gaps in between my brows and filling it up, and you would see in a while that it looks very natural. Now for my eyes, I'm gonna create the easiest look ever. Just choose a shade which is very close to your skin tone. So you can see I just took tiniest amount of the eyeshadow, and again I just dust it off, and then whatever is left on the brush, I'm just gonna apply that, and I'm gonna take that up till my brows, and I'm gonna blend it very nicely, and it's gonna look like it's the color of my eyelid. It's not gonna look like eyeshadow, and that's the whole purpose. I don't want to make it look like I have eyeshadow on. It's gonna look so natural, you would see. And you want to take time with blending. The more you blend, the more natural and soft it's gonna look. I'm again gonna apply the same shade close to my lower lash line as well. Now is the time for mascara. I would really recommend any of you out there, you can skip a few parts. If you don't want foundation, if you don't want concealer, if you don't want bronzer, you can skip those things, but I would recommend to go always apply blush, and always do your brows and mascara. I think these are the 2-3 steps which makes a huge difference. Eyebrows really define your face, whereas blush makes you super fresh, and it instantly brightens up your face. And on the other side, if I talk about mascara, it again opens up your eyes a lot, and it's just a very simple step but makes a huge difference. Now it depends how much you want to apply. I'm just mentioning it. I just want you to apply mascara and see how good it looks. It instantly makes your eyes look a lot bigger, and we all want to make our eyes look bigger, right? So yeah, that's it. Now applying a beautiful nude shade, but before that I'm just gonna lining my lips again. If you don't need a lip liner, if you don't want to apply a lip liner, again you can skip that, and you can choose any lip shade of your preference, any pink nude, any brown nude. If you want to apply a red, for that matter, I'm gonna actually apply a red as well, to be very honest. It's gonna look really beautiful with this look. And of course the final touch is highlighter, just a hint of highlighter on my highest points, and yeah, that's it. So here's the finished look, you guys. I really hope you guys found this video helpful and enjoyed watching this. If you did, then make sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel to watch more such content. I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay at home. I love you guys all so much. Bye.